So yesterday you were talking about Kurds, and you said one sentence. You mentioned that in the past Kurds weren't Muslim. I would like you to explain this more to me.
I'm not saying in the past. There is a lot of Kurds still Muslims, but if you go and search right now in Google as we speak, you will find a lot of Kurdish converting to Christianity. And right now we have many churches in Kurdistan all over, and those that used to be Muslims all their life, they became Christians. I'm sure you heard about that. There's videos, even the news, speaking about Kurdish converting to Christianity, leaving the cult of Islam.
Yeah, but I actually want to mention that I'm from a northern Syrian city. It's called Kobani. And some people wrote that that the northern Syrian tribes were killing Christians, and I kind of got a little bit angry about this, because in my city there are a lot of Armenians and Assyrian people living together with Kurdish people, and we never had a problem with any Christian.
You see, there is a problem. Sometimes there is something. Maybe you did not hear about it, but from time to time, because Kurdish, they are kind of very much attached to their race, and if you make anything they don't like, they gang against you. This is the truth, and especially against minority. However, it does not mean that all Kurdish they will do that. This is some of the Kurdish do that. However, this is not my topic really. Yeah. Here we talk about Islam. So what do you think? You said you are a Muslim, right?
Yeah, actually I'm Kurdish, but I was born in Europe, and yeah, my parents were born in Syria. I don't know that much Arabic, but
yeah, but what do you think about Islam? What do you think about Islam?
Yeah, my question is, why do you put so much hate on Islam? You're talking about.
Okay, Allah, I like what you just said. I like what you just said. I like what you just said. You just said why you have too much hate against Islam, right? But I don't hate you. So I hate Islam because Islam is a hateful cult. Let me ask you, do you like a book saying we should hate the Christians? Do you like that?
No, of course not.
Okay.
I mean, my parents never told me to hate any other person.
That's wonderful. Your parents are good parents. I have to agree then that your parents are good people. But this is your Quran. This is your Quran, chapter 5, verse 14. Allah, He said He will spread hatred and enmity between the Christians until Judgment Day. So if I ask you, I asked you already, do you like a book teaching hate against Christian? You said no. My parents never taught me that. So this is a bad teaching.
No, I mean, in my opinion, I think no religion should be based on hate or
thank you. Okay, so see, so
other religions.
Wonderful. So I agree with you. So why Muhammad saying in the Quran that from those who call themselves Christians, you can open the Quran, read with me, in chapter 5, verse 14. Those who call themselves Christians, they take a covenant, but they forgot a good part of the message that was sent to them. So we string them with enmity and hatred between one and the other to the day of judgment. What kind of God this God is? What do you think?
Yeah, but I mean, in every religion there are extremists or people.
No. You see, there's no. My friend, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
I don't want to say it.
Okay, give me a name to call you with. Give me just any name you want.
Okay, call me. I don't know.
Okay, I will call you. I don't know. I like to call you. I don't know. Okay, Mrs. I don't know. Listen, every religion have extremists. Every religion have extremists. Extremist Christian is somebody carry the Bible, not the sword. You see, Jesus he have disciples who carry the sword, but he did not order them to kill, but they can defend themselves with it. But they did not attack. Yeah. They did not slaughter, and he killed no one. Now. You said every religion have extremists. An extremist Christian, my friend, let me finish. So can you be extremist and you are the God? I mean, here we go. The God is talking. This is not a Muslim talking. So you are saying to me every religion have extremists, but I'm quoting for you a verse from the Quran. The God you worship, he want to spread hatred against the Christians, between the Christians. Not only that, in the same chapter 5 verse number 51, let me ask you, do you have a Christian friends? You live in Europe, so you have a Christian friends, don't you? Okay. Okay, but don't you know that the Quran forbid you from taking friends and they are Muslim Christians? Don't you know that?
No, I've never heard this.
Okay, here we go. Open the Quran with me. I will put it for you on the screen, and you tell me what do you think about this verse. Here we go. Chapter 5 verse 51. O who you believe, take not the Jews and the Christians for your friends and protectors. They are but friends and protectors to each other. And he among you who turn into them in a friendship, he is one of them. So you are Christian now, according to the Quran. You are a kafir. You are out of Islam. Here's the Quran saying that. Read it.
I mean, of course, there may be some people who can be easily persuaded into another religion. They can convert easily into another religion.
Lady, what are you talking about? I'm not talking about this topic. Listen to me. I like to speak to mature people, not somebody I speak about in the East, you answer in the West. Focus with me. The Quran just said, if you take a Christians as a friends, you became a Christian. You are not a Muslim no more. So what if, of course, somebody can be somebody like the Quran saying that if you take Christians as a friends, you are not a Muslim no more. And you said you have a Christian friends. So the Quran saying that you are not a Muslim. You are a false Muslim. In fact, you are a Christian.
But most of they have Christian friends.
No, they cannot. I'm showing you Quran. What's wrong with you? Those who they have a really Christian friends, that's mean they aren't Muslim. The Quran saying that. Don't you read? Do you know how to read?
Yeah, but,
okay, don't tell me but, no, don't but me, don't but me, don't, no but, no but, no but, no but, don't give me speeches, don't give me speeches. I want you to read the Quran for me right now, chapter 5, verse 51, and tell me what do you understand.
I have to open the internet because I'm not at home.
Well, you are in the internet already, aren't you using Skype?
Yeah.
Look like look like Skype is not internet in your country. Chapter 5 verse 51.
Yeah.
Does it say
okay,
take not Christians and Jews as a friend?
Who have believed do not take the Jews and the Christians as allies. They are in fact allies of one another, and whoever is an ally to them among you, then indeed he is one of them.
So what do you think? You said you have a Christian friends, and the Quran says the one who takes them as a friend is one of them. So you are a Muslim, you are a Christian now. You are one of us. Welcome.
Yeah, but focus on the word allies. It's like talking about war and
no. You see, this is first of all this is no. Hold on. Okay, I will go with you with the stupid translation. Ally is a governor, is a police, is an army. So you live in Europe. The Queen is a, let's say you live in England. The Queen is Elizabeth. So you cannot take her as your queen, otherwise you are not a Muslim no more. This is your false translation. However, the true translation is friend and protectors, because this is the word awliya in Arabic. Awliya, you said you are from north of Syria, so you should speak Arabic. You can ask your daddy. And here we go. I'm showing you right now the translation of Yusuf Ali. Change the translation. You will see this is about your friends. We can go and read the interpretation for the verse. It's about taking Christians as a friends and protectors, both. So you cannot take them as a friend.
Muslims don't agree with this. It's like.
Thank you very much. So why you call yourself a Muslim then? Why, if you don't agree? Listen. My young sister. Why you agree? You just said most of Muslims don't agree with this. So why you call yourself a Muslim? If you don't agree with the Quran, obviously you are the Muslim no more.
You should also know that it's every person's own interpretation.
Okay, what about your prophet interpretation? Okay, do your prophet, and you knew the interpretation. Do your prophet knew the interpretation of the Quran? Do he understand the Quran or he don't?
Of course, the prophet understands.
Okay, did your prophet, he says, I'm going to kill and expel the Christians from the Arabian Peninsula? Did he say that? And now we don't have single Christian exist in Saudi Arabia? Is that your prophet saying that? Or your prophet did not know the Quran and he have a wrong interpretation of Islam? Maybe Muhammad was a terrorist. He is from ISIS. He is not a Muslim, because they say that ISIS not Muslims. The fact ISIS are the one practicing the true Islam. This is your prophet saying, I will expel the Jews and the Christians and the Arabian Peninsula. How he would do it? By killing them, by the sword. And I will leave not any but Muslims. This is what your prophet did. And this is what he ordered in the Quran, chapter 9, verse 29.
And Jews living in Arabic Muslims countries, like in Syria.
Okay, take care. I talk about potato, she answer about tomato. What Jews live in Syria? All the Jews in Syria, they are gone. Long time ago. Because of the mercy of Islam. They treat them like dogs. Do you know that in those countries, she mentioned Syria, if you are a Jew, every morning you have to go to the police station by 9 a.m. in the morning, and you have to sign to prove you're present. If you don't do that, they will arrest you and your family every morning. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? This is how they treat the Jews in those countries. They treat them like dogs. And they say, we the Jews live between us. Every morning, if you are a Jew, you have to go to the police station. You bring your ID with you. They check to be sure that this is you. If you don't show up, they will send a car to your house, arrest all your family. They want to know where you are. And then they say to us, we have Christians live with us side by side. Yeah, we saw how side by side it is. So notice here, you show them what's written in the Quran, they try to play all kinds of games. They don't want to be honest and say, this is disgusting, this is garbage. Do we have any other Muslim? Here we make shish kebab, hummus. Muhammad is my falafel. I smash him, I crush him, I break him. I whip the floor with his face. And then after I whip the floor with his face, I have to wash the floor because his face is so filthy, dirty. To protect myself from Corona, Quran. Do we have any Muslim have anything to say? Any one of them, those who call themselves Ustad, big mouth, potato, tomato, cowards. In front of those poor Indonesian, they claim they have knowledge, but the fact they don't. That's why they don't dare to debate me.